This short story is a poignant account of a daughter who goes in search of her mother's belonging after the war in Holland. अभी तो हॉलैंड इज कॉल्ड एज नेदरलैंड्स, पहले इसको जो है हॉलैंड कहा जाता था, नाउ इट्स नॉट देयर. एंड पॉइग्नेंट का मतलब हो जाता है रिग्रेट, सैडनेस, समथिंग विच गिव्स यू पेन. नाउ यू ऑलरेडी हैव ऑल द 10th में आप लोगों ने पढ़ा था. कभी कभी आपकी जो मीनिंग्स होती हैं उसके अंदर यू मे बी आस्क्ड व्हाट इज अ राइट वर्ड विच what is the right way it has been used. When she finds them, the objects evoke memories of her early life. However, she decides to leave them all behind and resolves to move on. Do you still know me? I asked. मतलब ये जो story है, this starts from when she had come back, when she had returned and she had knocked the door of Mrs. Dorling. She had opened the door a chink. Chink मतलब थोड़ा सा, a little portion. I came closer and stood on the step. सीढ़ियों पर. No, I don't know. I'm Mrs. S. daughter. She held her hand. यहाँ पर held her hand is electrician. You may be having the figure of speech even in your literature. On the door as though she wanted to prevent it opening any further. मतलब उसने ऐसे हल्के से दरवाजा खोला और पकड़ के रखा. Her face gave absolutely no sign of recognition. मतलब उसने ऐसे देखा जैसे कि वो बिल्कुल उनको पहचानते ही नहीं है. She kept staring me in silence. Perhaps I was mistaken, I thought. Perhaps it isn't. शायद मैं ही गलत हूँ. I have come to a wrong address. I had seen her only once, fleetingly. Fleetingly मतलब एक झलक में उसने ऐसे देखा था. And that was years ago. It was most probable that I had rung the wrong bell. हो भी सकता कि मैं गलत जगह पे आई हूँ. The woman let go of the door and stepped to the side. She was wearing my mother's green knitted cardigan. The wooden buttons were rather pale from washing. अब इसने एकदम पहचाना. She was wearing that cardigan that his mother. It was of her mother. She saw that I was looking at the cardigan and half hid herself again behind the door. पीछे से फिर छुप गई. But I knew now that I was right. I was right मतलब she was on the right address. Well, you knew my mother, I asked. Have you come back? I thought that no one had come back. मुझे तो लगा था कोई नहीं आएगा. उसने कहा only me. मतलब the mother was dead. A door opened and closed in passage behind her. A musty smell emerged. तभी पीछे मतलब जहाँ वो खड़ी थी उसके पीछे कोई दरवाज़ा खुला और बंद हुआ. कोई शायद एक जगह से दूसरी जगह जा रहा था. एक अजीब सी स्मेल, a pungent smell was there. I regret I cannot do anything for you. अब मैं तुम्हारे लिए कुछ नहीं कर सकती. I've come here specially on the train. I wanted to talk to you for a moment. उसने कहा मैं आपसे बात करना चाहती हूँ. It is not convenient for me now. I can't see you another time. अभी I don't have the time. तुम जाओ. She nodded and cautiously closed the door as though no one inside the house should be disturbed. मतलब वो घर के अंदर किसी को नहीं बताना चाहती थी कि कौन है कौन नहीं है. I stood where I was on the step. The curtain in front of the bay window moved. आगे जो कमरा था उसका. Someone stared at me and would then have asked what I wanted. Oh, nothing. The woman would have said it was nothing. उसने अंदाज़ा लगा कि कोई अंदर से पूछेगा कि कौन है तो ये बोलेगी कुछ नहीं. I looked at the name plate again. Dorling. In black letters on white enamel. White paint से लिखा हुआ था. And on the jamb, a bit higher, the number 46. और ऊपर जो है मतलब जो साइड पोस्ट होता है विंडो के साइड में वहाँ पर साफ साफ लिखा हुआ. As I walked slowly back to the station, I thought about my mother who had given me this address years ago. It had been in the first half of world of the war. I was home for a few days and it struck me immediately that something or other about the rooms had changed. I miss various things. इसे देखा कि घर में सामान मिस है. My mother was surprised I should have noticed so quickly. Then she told me about Mrs. Dorling. I had never heard of her, but apparently she was an old acquaintance of my mother. इसने अपनी मम्मी से कभी इस नाम को सुना तो नहीं था, लेकिन इसको पता लगा कि कोई बहुत पुरानी जान पहचान है. Acquaintance मतलब जान पहचान. Whom she hadn't seen for years. She had suddenly turned up and renewed their contact. Since then she had come regularly. अचानक वो मिली और अचानक से उसने दोस्ती बना ली. Every time she leaves here, she takes something home with her, said my mother. उसकी मदर एक simpleton थी. She was very simple. She believed on her friend immediately. उसने कहा बेचारी जब भी आती है कुछ ना कुछ लेकर जाती. She took all the table silver in one go. And the antique plates that hung there, वो जो antique plates थे, she had trouble lugging those large vases. उन्हें खींच के ले जाने में उसे बहुत तकलीफ थी. And I'm worried she got a crick in her back from the crockery. बेचारी शायद उनके बैक में कहीं स्प्रेन ना आ गया हो. My mother shook her head pityingly. I would never have dared her. She suggested it to me herself. She even insisted. She wanted to save all my nice things. If we have to leave here, we shall lose everything. मतलब उसकी मदर का कहना था कि अगर वॉर की वजह से उनको वहाँ से जाना पड़ा तो they have to lose everything. So she is keeping all those things with her friend. She wanted to save all my nice things here. जो she है, it has been used for Mrs. Dorling. She suggested it to me herself is also used for Mrs. Dorling कि Mrs. Dorling ने मुझे बोला that I'll keep all your things with me. Have you agreed with her that she should keep everything? ये जो sentence है इसका मतलब है आपने कोई लिखा पढ़ी की? Have you taken something in writing that she is going to keep everything? उसकी मदर को गुस्सा आया as if that is necessary. And it would simply be an insult to talk like that. And think about the risk she is running each time she goes out of her door with full suitcase or bag. उसने कहा ये एक इंसल्ट नहीं है, एक तो वो हमारी मदद कर रही है, ऊपर से हम उससे ऐसा पूछें. सोचो हर बार वो हमारा कितना सामान लेकर जाती है. My mother seemed to notice that I was not entirely convinced. She looked at me reprovingly and after that we spoke no more about it. उसने गुस्से में देखा. रीप्रूविंग मतलब शी न्यू कि नरेटर को ये बात पसंद नहीं आई थी, लेकिन उसने ऐसे गुस्से में देखा कि दोबारा इस ऐसे ही बात मत पूछना. ये इसका पास्ट है. नाउ शी वॉज थिंकिंग ऑल अबाउट व्हेन शी वॉज वॉकिंग बैक फ्रॉम मिसेस डोरलिंग्स हाउस. Meanwhile, I had arrived at the station without having paid much attention to the way on the way. I was walking in familiar place again for the first time since the war. Familiar place मतलब ये वहीं रहती थी. So everything was familiar, but I did not want to go further than was necessary. I did not want to upset myself with the sight of streets and houses full of memories from a precious time. Precious time क्यों? क्योंकि that was the time when she was living with her mother. The time when she was enjoying, when they had a normal life. In the train back, I saw Mrs. Dorling in front of me again as I had the first time I met her. It was a hallucination. It was the morning after the day my mother had told me about her. I had got a plate and coming downstairs, I saw my mother about to see someone out. A woman with a broad back. There is my daughter. She beckoned to me. मतलब introduce किया. The woman nodded and picked up the suitcase under the coat rack. She wore a brown coat and a shapeless hat. Does she live far away? I asked, seeing the difficulty she had going out of the house with the heavy case. वो बेचारी खींच के ले जा रही थी, इसने पूछा कहीं दूर रहती है? इन मार्कोनी स्ट्रीट नंबर 46. I had remembered it. It मतलब the address. But I had waited a long time to go there. क्योंकि उसका मौका ही नहीं मिला था उसे. Initially, after the liberation, means when the war was over, I was absolutely not interested in all that stored stuff, and naturally, I was also rather afraid of it. Afraid of being confronted with things that had belonged to a connection that no longer existed, which were hidden away in cupboards and boxes, waiting in vain until they were put back in their place again, which had endured all those years because they were things. मतलब ये उन चीज़ों को वापस लाने से डर रही थी. इसे लगा था वो सब चीज़ें किसी कपबर्ड में रखी होंगी, किसी बॉक्स में रखी होंगी, एंड दे वुड हैव देयर सिग्निफिकेंस जब उनको वापस उन्हीं जगहों पर रखा जाएगा. शायद वो चीज़ें वेट कर रही हैं. But gradually everything became more normal. Bread was getting to be lighter color because वहाँ पर during the war black breads, brown breads ये खाए जाते थे. There was a bed you could sleep in unthreatened. मतलब now peace was restored. A room with a view you were more used to glancing each day. And one day I noticed I was curious about all the positions that must still be at that address. जब चीज़ें नॉर्मल हो गई, वॉर के बाद पीस वॉज रिस्टोर्ड. वन डे शी फेल्ट why not to bring those things back? I wanted to see them, touch, remember. After my first visit to in vain to Mrs. Dorling's house, I decided try to second time. Now a girl of 15 opened the door to me. I asked if her mother was at home. No, my mother is doing an errand. Errand मतलब odd jobs, छोटा मोटा काम. No matter, I'll wait for her. I followed that girl along the passage. An old-fashioned iron Hanukkah. Hanukkah होता candle stand. ऐसे होता वो. Candle holder hung next to a mirror. इसने देखा इनके घर का हनुक्का. We never used it because it was more cumbersome. मतलब बहुत ज़्यादा एनर्जी वेस्ट होता था. Then a single candle stand. इसलिए उन्होंने कभी यूज़ नहीं किया था. Won't you sit down? She held open the door of the living room. I went inside past her. ये पीछे पीछे गई. I stopped. Horrified. I was in a room I knew and did not know. I was in a room I knew and did not know. मतलब that place was strange to her. क्योंकि वहाँ तो वो पहली बार जा रही थी. लेकिन वहाँ जितना सामान रखा था, everything was theirs. इसीलिए I knew and did not know. I found myself in the mid of the things I did want to see but which oppressed me in the strange atmosphere. अभी तो ऐसा लग रहा था they all were मुझे जो है suppress कर रहे हैं. Because of the tasteless way everything was arranged. Because of the ugly furniture or the muggy smell that hung there. I don't know, but I scarcely dare to look around me. उसे बिल्कुल अच्छा नहीं लग रहा था अपने सामान को वैसा देखने में, क्योंकि उसकी मदर तो एक एक चीज को बड़े ध्यान से रखती थी. The girl moved a chair. I sat down and stared at the woolen tablecloth. I rubbed it. My fingers grew warm from rubbing. I followed the lines of the pattern. Somewhere on the edge there should be a burn mark that had never been repaired. उसको लगा अगर ये उनका है तो उसमें बर्न मार्क ज़रूर होगा. My mother will be back soon. I have already made tea. Will you have? Thank you. I looked up. The girl put cups ready on the tea table. She had a broad back just like her mother. She poured tea from a white pot. All it had was a gold border on the lid. अब उसको याद आया. She opened a box and took some spoons. That was a nice box. I heard my own voice. It was strange voice. उसे याद आया कि जब उनके अपने घर में था, उसको वो चीज़ अपनी ही आवाज़ आ रही थी. As though each sound was different in this room. सामान वही था, लेकिन अब उनकी आवाज़, उनकी शक्ल बिल्कुल अलग थी. Oh, you knew them about them? She had turned round and brought me my tea. She laughed. My mother says it is antique. We have got lots more. She pointed round the room. यहाँ पर जो pointed round the room है, it is assonance. The vowel O is repeated. See for yourself. देखो हमारे घर में कितना सारा antique पड़ा है. I had no need to follow her hands. उसने कहा देखो, उसने कहा मुझे उनके हाथों को क्या देखना है. I knew. I just looked at the still life over the tea table. As a child, I had always fancied the ample on the pewter table plate. Pewter plate मतलब होता है ऐसा plate होता है जिसके अंदर हम fruits रखते हैं. The one which is for the fruits. We use it for everything. Once we even ate off the plates hanging there on the wall. I wanted to so much, but it wasn't anything special. अब वो लड़की बोले जा रही थी. वो जो वॉल पर प्लेट रखे हैं ना, मतलब देवर डेकोरेटिव. वो कहते हैं उसमें भी हम खाते थे. तभी इसको वो बर्न मार्क मिल गया. द गर्ल लुक क्वेश्चनिंगली एट मी. यस, you get so used to touching all these lovely things in the house, you hardly look at them anymore. मतलब जब उस लड़की ने कहा कि पहले तो मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता था बट इट वॉजेंट एनीथिंग स्पेशल, तो उसने कहा हाँ, जब हमें किसी चीज़ की आदत हो जाती है ना तो वी हार्डली लुक एट देम एनी मोर. बाद में हम उसकी परवाह नहीं करते हैं. यू ओनली नोटिस व्हेन समथिंग इज मिसिंग बिकॉज इट हैज़ टू बी रिपेयर्ड और बिकॉज यू हैव लेंट इट. कहते हैं जब वो चीज़ हमसे छूट जाती है देन वी रिमेंबर इट. Again, I heard the unnatural sound of my voice and I went on. I remember my mother once asked me if I would help her polish the silver. उसको याद आया जब वो एक बार घर आई थी तो उसकी मम्मी ने कहा सिल्वर पॉलिश करने में हेल्प करोगी. It was a very long time and I was probably bored that day or perhaps I had to stay at home because I was ill as she had never asked me before. कभी पहले मम्मी नहीं बोलती थी, उस दिन कहा था बिकॉज मैं घर पर थी. I asked her which silver. She meant, she replied, surprised that it was a spoon, fork, knives. And that was strange. I didn't know the cutlery we ate off every day was silver. The girl laughed again. I bet you don't know it is either. उसने कहा तुम्हें भी नहीं पता होगा. What we eat with. उसने कहा जिसे हम खाते हैं. Well, do you know? तुम्हें पता है तुम किससे खाते हो? She hesitated. She walked to the sideboard, wanted to open a drawer. Look, it is in here. मैं दिखाती हूँ. I jumped up. I was forgetting the time. I must catch my train. मुझे जाना है. She had her hand on the drawer. Don't you want to wait for my mother? मम्मी का वेट नहीं करोगी? उसने कहा no. I must go. The girl pulled the drawer open. I can find my own. वो लड़की इसके साथ आने लगी तो उसने कहा मैं अपने आप चली जाऊंगी. As I walked down the passage, I heard the jingling of spoons and forks. उसकी आवाज़ आ रही थी ड्रॉ की. इसको याद आ रहा था ये उनका ही सामान है. At the corner of the road, I looked up the name plate Marconi Street and had been at number 46. The address was correct, but now I didn't want to remember it anymore. I wouldn't go back there because the objects that are linked in your memory with the familiar life of former times, मतलब जो पहले थी वही चीज़ आपको बार बार याद आएंगी. Instantly lose their value when severed from them. Severed मतलब जब आप उनसे अलग हो जाते हो. You see them again in strange surroundings. ये severed मैंने तट वाले में भी दिया था. सेवर्ड के अलग अलग मीनिंग्स होते हैं. एक होता है काटना, एक होता है अलग हो जाना. यहाँ पर है टू गेट सेपरेटेड, वहां पर आपका था टू कट. एंड वॉट शुड आई हैव डन विद देम इन अ स्मॉल रेंटेड रूम वेयर द श्रेड्स ऑफ ब्लैकआउट पेपर स्टिल हंग अलॉन्ग द विंडोज एंड नो मोर देन अ हैंडफुल ऑफ कटलरी फिटेड इन द नैरो टेबल ड्रॉयर. मैं लेकर भी जाऊंगी तो उन्हें कहाँ रखूंगी? नाउ she was living in a rented room. छोटा सा टेबल ड्रॉयर था, कहाँ रखेगी? I resolved to forget the address. Of all the things I had to forget, that would be the easiest. उसे लगा instead of taking the memories back, it would be good if she forgot that address. So that is the chapter, the address. Right? Now we can take an